Hey guys, Got2 Spasms here, back again for another commentary. Today we're going to be recapping day 1 of MLG Raleigh for Halo Reach. And I'm going to start off with Pool A, and Instinct went undefeated. Big surprise there. Not really. They started off by sweeping Turning Point, but Turning Point kept it really close, and that was a really exciting matchup to watch. If you didn't see it, you should go check out the VOD on the stream. And they also then went on to sweep Carbon, but Carbon did not put up much of a fight. And so after that, Carbon went on to face Straight Rippin', and surprisingly, they beat Straight Rippin'. I didn't expect it, but it happened. Straight Rippin' is underperforming this event. They practice every single day, so I'm surprised. And Straight Rippin' went to go on to go against Point, and they lost there too. And they lost 3-1, Turning Point going off, Walshy doing amazing, Ninja doing amazing, Mikwen doing amazing. It was a nice, fun game to watch. So that kind of sucks for Straight. They're 0-2 now. Moving on to Pool B, we got Status Quo. They were the first match of the night. They went up against Classic. They took the first game. Classic took the second game, and they were playing Countdown CTF. Status Quo was up 4-0, and Classic came back to win that 5-4. That was one of the most exciting comebacks I've ever seen. Anyways, Status Quo went to take the next game, and then they finished it off, winning 50-48 on Element Team Slayer, take Classic. And Status Quo then went on to sweep Victoria's Secret, and Classic then went on against Evil, and they beat them. Evil then beat Victoria's Secret. They sweep them. Victoria's Secret is doing pretty bad, not gonna lie. Sorry, guys. Moving on to Pool C, we got Believe the Hype. They won against Active Rush 3-1, and they also won against Final Boss 3-2. So Believe the Hype off to a pretty good start after changing their roster. People didn't really expect that, so good for them. Final Boss, they won by default against Quantic Fire. I guess Quantic Fire kind of had problems. Arcanum wasn't at the venue. I don't know if his car broke down. Family emergency, his dick blew up. I really don't know what happened, but he could not be there. So they forfeited 2 games, leaving them 0-2. They also forfeited against Active Rush. So they were not able to play a single game. That kind of sucks for them. So Active Rush 3-0 by default. So yeah, that's pretty bad for them. They're pretty much fucked unless Arcanum can get here. So moving on to Pool D, we got Dynasty in the lead. They won both their series today. They went up against Apex Warriors and Severance, and they won both 3-1. Dynasty is really looking good. I've always liked them. I like Snipe Down, so I'm not really surprised about that. Infamous is also undefeated. They swept Apex Warriors and Severance. Not really surprised by that. I think Infamous is pretty good. They had some of veterans. They got Clutch, who I think is pretty good. They just have overall solid lineup. So Apex Warriors and Severance are at the bottom. They both have an 0-2 record, both of them losing to Dynasty and Infamous. And that's it for today, guys. I don't think the open bracket teams are really going anywhere. But since we're not out of time quite yet, I'm just going to talk about some individual performances that I thought was really good. Instinct, they played Turning Point. I was surprised. They did end up winning, but they did not play they didn't play as well as they usually do. They weren't as aggressive. They weren't hitting all those shots like they usually do. I don't know what's up. Maybe they just maybe they were underestimating Turning Point. I really don't know what they were doing. They did end up winning, but every game was very close. Turning Point, it was 3-2 CTF, 50-42 in Team Slayer. And I don't remember what the final game was, but it was close. I remember that. So they did not do as well as I thought they would do. Ninja was on fire. I think he's one of my favorite players. He's freaking amazing at Halo Reach. He was hitting so many shots. He got some nice no-scopes like he usually does. And overall, it was fun to watch him. Mikwen, actually, also on for Turning Point, was doing surprisingly well. Didn't really expect him to do that well. I think he sucks personally, but I mean he doesn't suck, but I just think he's not as good as most of the other pros. But he really surprised me today. He did really well, but I still think it's really retarded that he wears a hat and he has Astros over his hat. Kind of defeats purpose. I don't know. I just think it's stupid. Moving on. Oh, by the way, guys, watch out for my Gears of War 3 video. They did an exhibition match at MLG Raleigh on the Halo stream, so that's going to be up soon. Make sure you check that out. But yeah, I'm really excited to see who is going to win, or not win. I know who's going to win. It's going to be Instinct. But I'm really excited to see who's going to move on and see if there's any surprising upsets or anything like that. Another player I'm going to point out real quick before this is over is Flamesword. He was doing really well. He was a reason he won. His team won in some of his matches. But yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for day 2 recap. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Peace.